So we are doing, this is our last section today, you guys. Last thing we're learning this year. I won't see you in class tomorrow. We'll have all day on Wednesday. Thursday is a review. Friday is a test. Next week, Tuesday, is review for final. Wednesday is final. That's it. That's our year. We're done.
And then I become a sophomore.
Yes. So, we are going to be making some. June 1st is next Tuesday. Yep. We're going to be making a Box and Whisker plot. Okay? Box and Whisker plot. To do so, we need a 5 number summary. Okay? So we need 5 numbers to make this Box and Whisker plot. And the 5 numbers are the minimum, smallest number, the lower quartile. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. The median, middle number. We already did median. The upper quartile.
Oh, it's a 5. I was trying to give it 3. I'm trying to focus, so be quiet.
And the maximum number, the highest number. So that's our 5 number summary. We're going to find that for all of these. To do this 5 number summary, we need to take the information that we have and put it in order from least to greatest. And so I'll tell you quartiles. A quartile is a quarter mark, like a fourth of the way. So basically, the lower quartile is the middle of the lower half, and the upper quartile is the middle of the upper half. So you're going to be finding the median, and then we'll find the middle of the lower half and the middle of the upper half. But again, all your numbers need to be in order from least to greatest. So the smallest is 6, agreed? Then it goes 7, 7, 8, 8.5, 9, 9, 10, and 11. So those are all of my numbers. Good? I'm going to, yeah, I don't know why it's dark. I think my bulb just isn't working real well.
Might be dying.
It could be.
Wait, I can figure this out.
I can try and maybe see if this will.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that won't help, yeah. Eeh.
Put your phone on the top with the flash on.
Oops, okay. Well, I'm not sure how to adjust it now, so can you see everything okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I said your screen was dark.
Yep.
I was looking at it like,
It's hard to see. Okay. I'll try and fix it. But anyways, so I'm going to go through, cross off the highest and, or sorry, the smallest and the biggest, the smallest and the biggest, smallest and biggest, finding my median till I have one middle number left. There's my median. My median is 8.5. That's the middle number. Okay? Then I have to find the middle of the lower half. Middle of the lower half. So cross out the biggest, cross out the smallest. It's between 7 and 7, which is actually 7. So my lower quartile is 7. And then I do the middle of the upper half. Cross out the smallest and the biggest. It's between 9 and 10, which would be 9.5, smack dab in the middle of 9 and 10. So that's my upper quartile. And my minimum and my max are the easiest to do. My minimum is 6, my maximum is 11. Smallest number, biggest number. Okay? So I've got my 5 number summary. Now I need to make sure that I have a number line that can capture from 6 to 11. So I'll draw a line. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go, number line.
This one's a lot longer than the other one.
It is. That's why we're not doing a whole lot of them. You'll only have 3 to do. But there's my number line. And I put on the minimum and a maximum, I put a colored dot. Okay? So a dot on 6 and a dot on 11. For the lower quartile, median, and upper quartile, I put lines.
What?
Yes. So at 7, I'll put a line.
Okay.
At 8.5, I'll put a line. And at 9.5, I'll put a line. The lines get connected to make the box. And then the upper quartile goes to the max with a straight line, and the lower quartile goes to the min with a straight line to make the whisker.
Wait, what the frick? Hold the plot. What?
So I have a box and whisker.
I didn't say hold the phone. Okay. You don't have a phone to hold.
And that's what my graph looks like. So my last thing that I need to do is put a title on. And there's my graph. Talking about shoe sizes. Yep. So when we use a box and whisker plot, what we're using it to do is to break down all of the data into groupings of quarters. So we would say that half the people have a shoe size of 8.5 or less, and half of the people have a shoe size of 8.5 or more. But it also breaks it down further. 25% of the people that we looked at have shoe sizes between 6 and 7, and 25% have between 7 and 8.5. 25% have between 8.5 and 9.5, and the last 25% has from 9.5 to 11. So it breaks it down into quarters. That's why we do them, so it's a real visual on for statistics, okay? So let's do another one. Go through that same process again. Let's do another one. Remember, I need the 5-number summary. So I need a min, I need a lower quartile, which I abbreviate LQ. I need a median. I need an upper quartile, which I abbreviate UQ. And I need a max. So I'll start by putting my data in order. Help me out. What's the smallest number?
21. No, 17,730.
Okay. And then what's next? 17,730. What's next smallest? 21.
21,39.
Okay. Then we go to
32.
28.
Oh, yeah.
410. And 32. 870. 36. 890. 39. 240. 41,510. 42,280. 44,650, and lastly 53,110. Okay, so now that I have them in order from least to greatest, again, this is how I'm going to break it down. I'm going to start with the smallest, cross it out, largest, smallest, largest, smallest, largest, smallest, largest. What I am down to is 2 numbers in the middle. So how do I figure it out? I'll take 36,890 plus 39,240, And then I will divide that by 2. That will give me my median. The thing that I need to remember when I have 2 in the middle, if I can't find them right away just by looking at it like we did before, 36,890 plus 39,240 equals, don't forget to hit equals before you divide by 2, divide by 2, and now my middle number is roughly 38,065. Okay, 38,065. All right, now, if I have 2 middle numbers, then I count those middle numbers in when I'm doing my low-high for my lower quartile and upper quartile. So for here, I cross off the smallest and the biggest in the lower half, and the smallest and the biggest in the lower half, so my LQ is 28,410. And then I'll do the same thing, smallest and the biggest, smallest, biggest, and now I have my UQ, 42,280. We found our median, 38,65, and mins and maxes are the easiest. So our last graph that we made, 53,110, was not too bad because all the numbers were pretty close. So we went from 6 to 11. That was an easy number line to make. This is going from 17,730 to 53,000. What's nice about this is we can just approximate when we make our number line. So I'm going to make my number line go from 10,000 to 60,000. Okay? And I'll just make my line 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000.
Oh, shit.
We just do like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
And then you can if you want, but then make sure that underneath it you make a note that this is in thousands. So that otherwise people won't know. They'll think that it's 20, actually those numbers. All right, so once we got those in there, and this, you can do this any way you want. If you don't like doing it by 10,000s and you would have done it differently, that's up to you. You just have to make sure that you have everything covered on there. So I have to approximate about where 17,730 is, and it's
a little way
some,
close
yeah,
to 20,000. So I
Yep.
did like a 1, 2, 3. And
yep. So I just go ahead and approximate about where that is. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then 28,410, that's my lower quartile. Lower quartile is a line. My median is 38,000. So I just approximate where 38,000. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I'm just approximating. My upper quartile is 42,000. And then my max is 53,000. Remember, you start with a point, you end with a point, and the things in the middle are lines. Make your box, make your whisker, and put your title. So I put my label on that.